And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Whiskerwood. We were in the process of potentially trying to set up a farm over here, and then running the yield from this input hopper over to that warehouse. Oh, it's the smuggler who's shown up. Okay. Definitely sell off some planks. Maybe, say, much fuel. Okay. So, if we had more cloaks going, we could be selling off cloaks. If we got bread going or more fish going, we could be selling off those as well. But for the moment, that's what we've got to sell. So we've gone ahead and got 3 more copper bars to pay the taxes with, which apparently arrives today. Oops. Of course, running an elevator like that's going to eat through logs real quick. Okay. So I need to get enough conveyor belt to connect those two, ideally. Tax collector. Got no fish to sell you. Probably going to sell mostly the cotton. Pause the game so the game doesn't continue advancing. We'll sell off the cotton. Okay, then we'll back pull on the cotton just to the right amount. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Whiskers. I think we were about 3 of these type short, so we'll definitely pick the Swift one. Apprentice Wormcore healthy just seems like a good idea. I suppose we can actually retrain them into different types if we want to take the time. Return to them. Grab those guys, because they're all good bonuses. And then we'll tell that as good. We're going to have 2 people working at the farm here, so let's go ahead and set up a row house. Say over here. For them to live in. And then back over to the little apartment complex. Go ahead and set up a couple more rows on the apartment complex. Plank. I have a shortage of planks. Or not planks, logs, actually. A little bit tempted to take the old rags. But no, we're gonna do a reroll here. Take the row house. And fuel, I suppose. And a bunch of our camps are empty. Mining camp, I'm gonna go ahead. Let's put you, for the moment, in here. Wait, why can't I put you in there? Move. What? Oh, because it's going to cost us wood to move it or something? I'm not accounting for. Okay, you've done chopping that down. Do you cost... You're at least free to move. Okay. Okay. Can I build the long stairs with no locks? Yes. Okay. So that allows you to get up the second tier there. That's good. Oh, I see what's happening. If I move this building, we have to put a lump of supporting material in underneath that building that we're taking it out from underneath. Okay. That's fine. And mine tool. Gonna go ahead and mine. So, and mine. I think so. Yeah, that's what we had to do. We had to put something in there to shore up the construction. And we need any more whiskers from that ship. I suppose I can go ahead and just accept the approval here. Oh, and I didn't get the second house queued up over here. Okay. Okay. Then we can assign 2 farmers here. Farm tool, trees, not berries, trees. Okay, that's going to be the forestry area. We got a little bit of flax we got to clear out of here first, or get optimal coverage. But and I may find I need to put more wood here, and then logistics. Deliver to the input hopper. And then a conveyor belt. Oh, this eats lots of blocks. It's a plank and a log per distance. Plus, I'm doing it elevated, so I need an extra an extra log for each distance we're traveling. Okay. Supply ship. Due to the need for logs, I am actually going to go with this first one. I'm going to go with the cheap one. That way we can get more of this conveyor belt in for delivery reasons. Yeah, that's going to cost 15 planks to get to. Oh, it's not planks, 15 logs. Oh, I was in the middle of upgrading houses. Let's get back to that. 16 plank abodes to go. And then, yeah, this is something if you're watching on YouTube you won't notice, but responding to the Twitch chat, apparently the game, if you leave the game paused for more than a certain amount of time, the music will just stop, which is something that, of course, Twitch chat has to deal with. Because obviously I pause between recordings. Okay, so didn't quite get back to full approval, but that's fine. Start the next day. I don't think we're gonna get Whiskers a day right after getting Whiskers. No, the next one's tomorrow. We'll be full by tomorrow. Still something one over there, yeah. I guess this is where most of the supplies are dropped off, so we've got all machinery here. Some fuel here as well. I also wouldn't be surprised if some of the issues on the island is delivering of stuff. The stockpiles. As the closer ones fill up, or the long distance ones fill up, or whatever. Or as the closer distance ones are filling up, forcing the delivered to the longer distance ones. Yeah. Oh, table salt is the catalyst for smokeries. There's an argument to get some table salt going then. Although to do that, I'm going to need more planks. I'm going to need more logs to use the doing the rot table salt at another sifting tower. Although we actually got production limit here, so let's swap one of you temporarily over to rock salt. Get some rock salt going. Forge hut's idle. Okay, so that means it's time to move you. Also means we cleared up some more space for expanding the farms. Oh, the storage is just about full, yeah. There we go, now it's connected. So we'll have to be waiting until the trees reach their point, but that should be delivering wood, logs to you. And then we have you set up to take planks. And I think the plank maker... Yeah, you take a bunch of logs. So we need to save up 21 logs to build a sawmill so we can tear the old sawmill down without interruptions. Day 73 done. Brings us up to max approval again. Okay, ships arrived. This is a Whisker ship. We'll take a reroll here because all of these are just bad for what I want. Swift is not bad. We'll take Swift. Swift. Considerate, thoughtful. Healthy optimist. Okay. Okay. And then I need more housing. Let's go ahead and continue the super large apartment complex. And yeah, we have a full warehouse situation, so I should be getting some more warehouses, apparently. You know, I definitely think turning logs into fuel right now, because we've got a log shortage, is not a great plan. So we disassemble you, fire those guys. Camp is idle. Forager hut is idle. No more forage on this bit. A little bit up front where we've already got a forage hut. Okay. Over there. Allows them to get those berries and the berries down there. Dock ship's about to depart, that's fine. Would be better crop compatibility for cotton over here, but trees will do. Okay, let's start getting our first sawmill over here. Obviously, they're not going to come over and build it in the middle of the night. But yeah, once that's built, we'll go and disassemble one of the old ones, which presumably will free up the wood to build the second one, and then we'll have both of them over here at our new sawmill facility.
Your colony has been found to be undersized. Your tax receipts have not kept pace with an expected growth rate for such a rich island as the one you have been entrusted with. Reach a population of 84 whiskers to remove this stain on our records. 4 whiskers to count in our records. They must not be deceased.
Under the King's graceful rule, Captain Tam Supply Industry. So the game is deciding, like, hey, you should have 84 pop by now. Let's give you a little prodding to do that. We have 120, so don't quite agree with the presumption there, but sure. Let's sell some ropes. And I suppose I'll sell some fuel. There we go. Make 2 things of bars. I was hoping to be getting the clothing going a little bit faster. Tax collector. So fish first. On second. Here we go. So we can sell what we want to in just the renewables, which is cotton and fish this time, so that's good. Okay. More whiskers arriving. Don't want heavy eater. Not really that worried about perfectionist. Compassionate swift. Okay. Apprentice strong shoulders. Healthy. Okay. Yeah, improve the weaver, which in theory means we're going to get more blacks going.
Your colony has...
Oh, and you're just going to give me approval, which I don't really need right now. And then industry-wise... Scissors would be one way to raise productivity, so I should probably get some scissors going. Get the coppersmith going. For scissors. Lengths cut stone machinery. Okay, shove you in there. That will work reasonably well. That's the next research complete. Pick up the bakery. Soup kitchen. Sure, we'll take soup kitchen and the stale rations. But yeah, that should be making more woven clothes. And to be fair, if we can get the catalyst going, we'll be getting more from the weaver as well. Is it scissors for all these things? Scissors for you, scissors for you, scissors for you. Yes, we definitely make good use out of having scissors. Table salt on. Same over here. I think you're going to be making scissors. Need a craft master and a apprentice. Craft master is fundamentally required. Okay. Or the apprentice is fundamentally required. Craft master isn't. Well, that doesn't mean I shouldn't train one up. So an educated engineer in here. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, we'll do both educated ones. Taking a little bit longer, I think, because they're going from not apprentice to... Oh no, we have an apprentice gift teacher. Let's do that one as well. Okay. But yes, you're not working super efficiently right now. But that's fine, because we're not actually consuming the product right now either. I'm not as desperate for the logs. Although it's only one less clothing, although it's lower quality clothing. I think we'll keep the cheap one as well this time, okay? Oh, you finished. Okay. So I suppose if that's the case, I can come over here. We're gonna move you first. There's a little door in the back. Does that interact with the... Don't think it does. Yeah, no, I can put them on top. I don't think we can just shove things into the industries. Day 75 is done. I think I want to get another sifting tower, so we can both do the salt and the extra fuel, even if I don't need the fuel right now. That was industry, right? Sifting tower? Yeah. These, in theory, are all, well, at least wherever they are, they're stocked up. Maybe a question of whether or not the bonfires have enough coverage. Okay, we're gonna go with the first one because that's 28 woven cloaks, which I'd really like over the 9 tailored. Yeah, I think someone should be covering you. That one covered. Bakery's done being researched, that's good to see. Coming up in winter, it may be interesting to try to transition over to heating stove in some places. Better coverage. Yes, I do not understand quite how the fertility works for the mushrooms. Because it's definitely as we're cutting into the area where making the fertility, like, worse to the mushrooms. It's not quite what we're trying to intend to do. I got a couple camps that are idle. Okay, that makes sense, because we just finished that layer. Time to go down a layer. Oh, forgot to turn the rope catalyst on you. Got 12 scissors in stockpile, so let's start distributing them. Bottom the chain to the top of the chain, so we want to start with the... not the spinner, we want the thread maker. Yeah, one. And scissors on there. Those will do the tailored cloak chain, the whole chain. So, I should, in theory, eat 8 of the scissors right away. Take them a little while to pick all the stuff up and deliver it. Yeah, as the town gets bigger, more and more whiskers are complaining about extremely long distances. Is their route disrupted? The answer is I'm not actually very good at checking to see if they're going from reasonable place to reasonable place, so they're probably housed in one location, traveling to some other location. Like, this is one of the mining camp ones. They're probably housed... So there's their work, there's this house. I'm not surprised... Like, I'm not surprised that they are walking like this. It must be delivery issues. It must be where we've got the stockpiles full or something. Yeah, all the local stockpiling is full. Nope, the camp is idle. This is a woodcutter. Okay. Okay, you're set up. Yeah, coal and stuff is probably where we want to go. You're all still learning. Tax collector, whiskers tomorrow. 2 days away, we got the smuggler, the pirate, and the whisker ship. Okay. we can see one problem, I suppose, with running the conveyor belt right over the top of a bunch of trees, or tree farms, is the trees are growing through the conveyor belt. Oh, we got some rocks all over there, okay. And scissors on everywhere. Although some of the places they're not really going to do much right away. Because the system's not running, but... There we go. Much more housing over there. Oh, can I also get you to mine out the... that strip right there. Or much more stockpiling there. So that should help with not having these guys have to ship stuff across the entire island. We have a couple of houses. I've got 7 more plank abodes. Yay, 70 has ended. Bit of a heavy rain day. Mass collector has arrived. Ship the fish. Ship the con, and that's about it. Fully renewable, so we get to hold on to all our valuable ores for smelting later. Well, I guess I ran out of rock salt is what ended up happening. That might be one of the reasons we're not seeing a lot of salted fish, or smoked fish. Because that was a 20%, 25% yield modifier with the table salt, which appears to be out. Here comes the Whiskers. The Rebellious, I think, will be fine, because we're not running any Monarchists that we can miffed at that. Passion's fine, so grab you. Thoughtful's fine. Strong Shoulder, Educated Optimist, Thoughtful. 6 more houses needed. Build up the apartment complex for the moment. At some point I only need to diversify where the houses are, I think, a little bit more. No, that was the one I needed. Okay. Given that we're getting so close to winter, the charcoal's a little bit tempting, but we'll probably see that on a reroll. So let's reroll a couple times, see if we get something more interesting. Clothing's a little bit tempting. But no, we're gonna reroll. Let's see if I get a There we go. Soup kitchen. That's a good one. Take the soup kitchen. I'll take the cut stone, because then we can at least turn that into housing upgrades. So that plank abode, and mostly getting that one over there. Yeah. I'd be commenting about the fact I should probably stop taking whiskers, but we're about to hit winter when we're not going to be able to take whiskers anyway, so that's fine. We'll start working, find better jobs for all our construction workers. We've got 23 construction workers bouncing around. But it is also beginning to chill down, so they are starting to fire, so okay. So the question is, where do I want to warm it up more? The other answer might be just to wait until we get the bigger fire, which is what we're researching right now. Right. Yeah, the heating stove is what we're researching right now. Jim's about to depart. That's good. Looking at the time, I should go ahead and put a part break in here. So we'll go ahead and when this day ends, probably put the part break in. Unless I get distracted and run another day. Okay, I'm gonna move you up the Verbal Mountain. Supply ship. I'm gonna go for the more clothes, which is the second one. 878 has ended. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll finish up upgrading those houses. I got the stone for it now. So you and you will both be stone abodes. All 25 abodes are now made with stone brick. Got 41 row houses we could upgrade. That'll be a long time coming. And then we haven't researched the blockhouse yet. Smuggler is here. He'll take ropes off my hand. Thinking we'll sell the woven cloaks as well. Just enough planks to get the next bar. There we go. 3 bars. Oh. Before I forget, I was going to put a part break in. So if you're watching on YouTube, we'll be picking up with the next part tomorrow. So if you expect there to be a video up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break, get up, stretch legs, sip at least half my tea, and then we'll be back to recording one more part for the night. So until the next part, I wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.